Trevor Carmichael here, work for Monster Energy, Yamalube, Star Racing Yamaha, and I work for the 31 of Colt Nichols. Starting at the front of the bike, we got the arc levers, clutch lever and front brake lever. Yeah, on our handlebars we run the ODI lock-on grips, aka a mechanic's best friend. On the clutch, he runs a solid clutch lever. Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of factory riders are really picky about where their levers are positioned and things like that. But Colt is pretty neutral and doesn't make a lot of changes. And then we have the neck-in handlebars and triple clamps. Now the neck-in handlebar itself has like a cover over the handlebar. Yeah, he does run his races a little bit tight. He's not too picky on it. This lever is for clutch data and gathering on the start. So when they do the start, it gathers the data on the release, and we check out that data. So we run the stock brake lines, stock master cylinder and caliper. Our suspension is from KYB. Yeah, we got the Dunlop tires mounted on the Excel wheels, kite hubs, and we actually run the stock spokes, and it's a really good package. Front rotor and rear rotor are both from braking, and the front rotor is the stock size 270 millimeters. Lightspeed does a great job with all our carbon fiber disc guards and skid plates and all that stuff. We have a Lightspeed lug protector here on the front forks. It's got two benefits. One is, in some deep ruts, it has a nice round contour to it, kind of smooth through the rut, and two, it also protects the lug on the front. We have the Works Connection hole shot device, and we found out with the new starting with the grate a little bit lower down than normal, kind of helps the rider get off the gate. GYTR supplies us with our sprockets, counter sprocket and rear sprocket, both GYTR. Foot pegs are made by Raptor. Along with that, we have some titanium foot peg brackets that we have custom made for us. On the shock, we run KYB as well, kit suspension. Rear link rocker arm is a factory rocker arm supplied by Yamaha. Our subframe is a stock subframe that we have a little bit lowered depending on the rider and his specifications. Both the shift lever and brake lever, rear brake lever, are both stock. Twin Air supplies us with our air filters and also our louver covers for the radiators. The radiators are stock. Twin Air cover, great for a race like this in Tampa. There's be a lot of sand, so the cover kind of protects sand from packing inside the radiators. On the rear master cylinder, all the internals and everything are stock. The only difference between this factory one and the stock one is that our factory one does not have a sight glass in the back. On the rear here, we have a Lightspeed carbon fiber chain block. We also have titanium axle. We get all our titanium from MetTech. Also the axle blocks, those are Works Connection axle blocks. On the rear brake caliper, we again have Lightspeed carbon fiber protecting that caliper. The motor is all done in-house by us. Our motors are pretty much a package. Most of the riders, we all run the same exact motor, so there's nothing really that varies rider to rider on that. Our bikes they have a lot of bottom end. Not only that, they do have a lot of top as well, so they have a pretty round package for everyone. On the Kickstarter, our knuckle here, we have a factory titanium knuckle. Yeah, CV4 supplies us with all our radiator hoses. Very great product for our cooling needs. Yeah, on the clutch we run the Recluse torque drive system, and Recluse has just been awesome working with us and getting us whatever we need to make this thing go. He's really not too picky on clutch pull or anything like that. Yeah, on our pivot bolt here we have a Delrin plug that we use just so mud and stuff doesn't get packed in. Yeah, GYTR supplies a lot of parts on this bike all around. Yamalube supplies us with all our chemicals, oils, chain lubes. Our ECUs and ignitions come from Vortex, with tuning and mapping and all that stuff we do. Mapping is pretty much all the same. We might change things for different weather, kind of if it's cooler or hotter. Our engine hangers, they're actually OEM stock engine hanger. Yeah, we run a Wasner piston and a Crankworks crank. Yeah, we run a FMF exhaust. which works great with our motor package. For a little bit more airflow, Cycroplastics, they do a great job with the design and keeping a little more airflow in the bike. Overall, Decor did a great job on the design and everything, and making our whole bike look the whole package. And to top it off, we have this pleated seat cover to kind of keep them from sliding around on the bike.